Hello friends, welcome to chapter 5 of MTBD, that is commercial arithmetic. In commercial arithmetic today we shall deal with the chapter called percentages. Whenever we hear a word called percentage, so percentage is all about a 360-degree circle or a 360-degree graph where the whole savings, the whole debt, the whole needs and wants is everything related to the percentage itself. So in mathematics, a percentage is a number or a ratio which is expressed in a fraction, that is 100. So 50% is being written as 50 by 100. So always the fraction will be 100, that is the denominator will be 100. So whenever we ask for your results, so you will tell 75%, 90% or 95%. So based on this percentages, we will calculate the overall growth study or the overall growth rate. So this is why percentage is very important. So it is denoted by a symbol percentage where you can see here, or through abbreviations it is been also called as PCT. So here you can have a look, this is PCT and this is according to the symbol, that is how it is being denoted. So this is one of the most important chapter in your syllabus. So here are some different problems where you look for. So if they just gave example 20% is been written as 20 by 100, that means a simple meaning 20 parts of 100. So if the same fraction with denominator 100 is called percentage, so if they ask for 0.75 in the decimal, so into 100 you multiply, you will get the percentage, the original percentage, that is 75%. Find 4% of 782. What is this 4%? 4% is nothing but 4 by 100. Off is nothing but you have to multiply into 782, where you will get the original percentage, that is 31.28%. Next one, what percentage of 9 is 7? So here what they are asking is what percentage of 9. That means if you don't have an exact number, that number is been taken as x. So x by 100 into the number, so what percentage of that number? So the number is 9 is equal to 7. So x will be 7 into 100 cross multiplication. So here it will be 9x by 100 is equal to 7. So further in the multiplication, cross multiplication has to be done. So 7 into 100 divided by 9. So you will get the percentage of 77.78%. Next problem. 1022 is 28% of what number? So 28% into the number, so you don't know what is the number, so it is been taken as x is equal to 1022. 28 is written as 28 by 100 into x, so that is 28x by 100 is equal to 1022. So now cross multiply, x is equal to 1022 into 100 divided by 28, so you will get 3650. Change 6.5% to a decimal. So 6.5 by 100, so just a normal division what you are supposed to do, so you will get 0.065. There were 216 people at a picnic. This was 8% more than the number expected. So how many people were expected for the trip? So you don't know what is the exact number, so what you will take is, let the expected number of people will be x. So what they have given is 8% more will be joining for the trip. So the number is expected like that. So 8% of x. So you require some number for multiplication of that percentage. So 8% of x plus how many more? X was the number, so plus x is equal to 216. So 8% more they have told. So on what number? So as they have not given anything, we have taken as x. So 8% of x plus to the original value. So the original value was x, for that we have added 8% of the value. So 8% of x is nothing but 8 by 100 into x, 8x plus x is equal to 216. So then it will be 8x. So whenever you have addition, the denominator should be same, or else you should take an LCM. 100 will be the LCM. 8x plus 100x is equal to 216. So you will get 108x divided by 100 is equal to 216. Now you cross multiply. 216 into 100 divided by 108 is equal to 200. So totally 200 people were expected for that picnic. So in the overall 216 people. Next problem. Raksha spends 30% of his income to rent and 50% of the remainder for other expenses. If he saves 2000 per month, find her monthly income. So let the monthly income be rupees 100. Why? Because in percentages everything should be taken in hundreds itself. In 100, 30% of the income is for rent. So 30 by 100, 30% is written as 30 by 100 into the value of monthly income, that is 100. So total is 30. So in 100, 30 rupees income is taken for rent. So once remaining will be 100 minus 30, that is 70 rupees. So 50% of the remainder for other expenses. In 70, 50% of the remainder is for other expenses. So 50% is written as 50 by 100 into the value is 70. So you will get 35. So in 70 rupees, 35 rupees is been taken for other expenses. So remaining 35 rupees is to be taken on some other. So if he is saving 2000 per month, so you should find out the monthly income. If his monthly saving is 35, then monthly income was 100. In the same way as given in the question, if the monthly saving is 2000, so you should find out what is the monthly income. So here we took the monthly income was 100. So here 30% is the income. Here you got 70 remaining. So in 70, 50% was taken for other expenses. You got 35. So if you are saving 35 rupees, then your monthly income was 100. So if you are saving 2000 rupees, what is your monthly income? Very simple. This 100 into 2000 cross multiply. So divided by 35. So here you have done the same thing. 2000 into 100 divided by 35. So here you got rupees 5714.28. So this is the exact monthly income if you are saving rupees 200. So if you are saving 5714, so if you are getting an income of 5714, so then you are saving rupees 2000. Next problem. A trader sold 2 motor cars for rupees 9900 each, getting 10% profit on one and 10% loss on the other. Find his gain or loss percentage on the sale of 2 cars together. So here you have 2 cases. One is case 1 and one more is case 2. So when you have 2 cases, for the first car, what the cost price should be there. So here as they have not given anything, you have taken the cost price as 100. So the first car has 10% profit. So profit on 100 rupees. So why? Because cost price has not been given. 10% is written as 10 by 100 into 100, where you got a value, that is 10 rupee profit on 100. So the selling price was cost price plus profit, that is 100 plus 10, totally 110 rupees. So if the selling price is 110, then the cost price will be 100. In the same way, if the selling price is 9900, then the cost price will be, you have to find out. How, sir? This 100 into 9900 divided by 110. So your cost price will be 9000 for car 1. So as usual for the same case 2 second car, your cost price will be 100. So here they are asking about loss. Loss on which value? Same on the cost price value. 10% is written as 10 by 100 into 100. So your value is 10. So in 100 rupees, 10 rupees is the loss. So your selling price will be 100 minus 10, that is 90 rupees. So if your selling price is 90, then your cost price will be 100. So in the same way, if your selling price is 9900, then you have to find out your cost price, that is 9900 into 100 cross multiplication divided by 90. So your value will be 11,000. So this is the selling price for car 2. So now take the total cost price of both car 1 and car 2. So car 1 has 9,000 and car 2 has 11,000. So when you add, it will become 20,000. So what is the total selling price? So selling price was rupees 9,900 each. So even for car 1 it was 9,900, even for car 2 it was 9,900. So when you add, it becomes 19,800. So cost price is 20,000, selling price is just 19,800. That means this 200 rupees is loss. Why? Because every time selling price, if it is more, then it will be a profit. So if selling price is less than cost price, then it is called as loss. To find out the loss percentage, you have a formula: loss divided by cost price into 100. So if it was a profit, gain percentage you would have written as gain divided by cost price into 100. So here you got loss, so you have to find out the loss percentage. Loss is 200, cost price is 20,000, so into 100, so 1% is the loss. So on selling both the cars, 1% is the loss which has been arrived. Next problem. By selling an article for rupees 160, A lose 20%. At what percent must A sell it to gain 10%? So if he is selling the same article for 160 rupees, he is losing 20% of his income. So at what percent he should sell? Why? Because he should even gain 10%. So you should find out the exact value or the exact rupee on what he is selling. So let the cost price of the article be 100. Why? Because you don't know what is the value of cost price. Then they are telling loss. So loss should be calculated on this cost price itself. So 20 by 100 into 100 will become 20. So selling price formula is cost price minus loss. So cost price is 100 rupees and loss was 20. So total selling price is 80. Why? Because in this sum here is occurring loss. So that is why we have taken as loss. If it was profit, we would have taken as plus profit. Be careful. 100 minus 20 is equal to 80. If selling price is 80, then cost price will be 100. In the same way, if he is selling an article at 160, then you have to find out what is the cost price. So 100 into 160. So always this cost price value into the selling price value, original value, what they have given 160 divided by 80. So you will get 200 rupees. So this 200 is the selling price of the article. So if he has to gain 10%, so 10% is written as 10 by 100. On this selling price you have to take. So 10% of 200 will get you 20 rupees. So selling price formula is cost price plus gain. So 200 is the cost price, gain is 20 rupees. So total is 220 rupees. So if he wants to get a gain of 10%, then he has to sell at 220 rupees. Next problem. In an examination, a candidate secured 125 marks and failed by 15 marks. If the pass percentage was 35%, find the maximum marks. So the total marks which was secured was 125. So totally 15, it was failed by 15 marks, and totally pass percentage was 35%. So you have to find out what is the maximum marks. So here one thing you can understand. Why? Because 125 is the marks which is been secured. If he is failed by 15 marks, if you add both 125 plus 15, so 140 was the passing marks. So the passing marks was 140. So now you have to find out the maximum marks. So 35% is the pass percentage. So 35% is written as 35 by 100 into x is equal to 140. So now find out what is x. X is equal to cross multiply 140 into 100 divided by 35. So x will be 400. So the maximum marks is 400. In 400, if you multiply 35%, you will get 140. So this 140 is called the pass marks which you have to obtain. Next problem. A person made a profit of 20% by selling an article for rupees 72. Find out the selling price in order to make 35% profit. So what they are asking is, he has made a profit of 20%. So how he made? So he has made by selling this article for 72 rupees. So now you have to find out the selling price. So in order to make the profit of 35%. So let your cost price be 100. So you have a selling price of 20%. So this 20% is written as 20 by 100 into the cost price value, that is 100. You will get 20 rupees. So the total selling price will be cost price plus profit, the cost price was 100 and the profit was 20. So 120 rupees is the selling price. If your selling price is 120, so then the cost price was 100. Okay, so once again what they have given in the question, if your selling price is 72, what is your cost price? Once again the same method, 100 into 72 divided by 120, cross multiplication. So your cost price was 60. So to make 35% profit, what you are supposed to do? 35 by 100. So always percentage is being written in the form of 100. So always the denominator or the fraction part will be 100. So 35 by 100 into the cost price value, that is 60. The new cost price value what you have arrived with. So then you will get 21 rupees. So now your selling price will be cost price plus profit, that is 60 plus 21. So the value is 81 rupees. So if you want 35% profit, then you have to sell this at 81 rupees. So if you sell this article for 81 rupees, so then you will arrive with the profit of 35%. Next problem. In an examination, 70 students passed in English, 65% passed in maths, 27 failed in both the subjects, and 248 passed in both. Find the total number of students who appeared for the examination. So you don't know how many have appeared, so you will take the number as 100. So let the number of students be 100. So 70% have been passed. So students passed in English is 70. So if 70 have passed in 100, so remaining people will be considered as fail. So students who failed in English subject is 100 minus 70, that is 30. Once again, 65 people passed in maths. So if 65 have passed in 100, remaining people should be failed. So 100 minus 65, 35. So 35 students are failed in maths. Next information, 27 people have failed in both. That means these 27 students have failed in both English and mathematics. So if 27 have failed in both, remaining students should be passed in both the subjects. That is 100 minus 27, 63 people should be passed in both the subjects. Total number of students failed. How you should calculate, sir? Total number of students failed is nothing but, so here 30% students failed in English, 27 students, 35 students failed in maths. So you add both minus. So this is the individual failures minus 27 students failed in both. So minus 27. So totally it will be 38, where 38 students failed in both the subjects. So if 38 students has failed in both the subjects, so in 100 minus 38 will become 62. So 62 students have passed in all the subjects, that is both the subjects. So if the students passed is 62, then the total number of students should be 100. In the same way, if the students passed is 248, then find out what is the total number of student or the strength. So cross multiply 100 into 248 divided by 62. Always look here, these two information should always be there. So any one information which is not there should be written after putting a comma here. So this 248 into this value 100 divided by 62. So if you do this, you will get 400. So the total number of students was 400. So in 400, this is how you will calculate the strength. Dashami spends 20% on her income for buying watch, 75% of the remainder for buying mobile phone. If she saves rupees 1600 per month, you should find her monthly income. So you don't know what is the monthly income, so it is taken as 100. So in 100 rupees, 20% is been income is only for buying watch itself. So 20% is written as 20 by 100 into the monthly income, that is 100. So 20 rupees is always been used to buy watch itself. So in 100, if 20 is been subtracted, you will get only 80 rupees. In this 80 rupees, 75% of the money is being used for mobile phones. So 75 by 100 into 80. So you will get 60 rupees. So this 60 rupees will be used only to buy mobile phone. So in 80, if 60 is subtracted, 20 is the amount what she will be saving. So if she is saving 20 rupees, then her monthly income will be 100. So if she is saving rupees 1600, then you should find out what is her monthly income. So 100 into 1600 divided by 20. So you will get 8000 rupees. So our monthly income is 8000 rupees. So in 8000 she is saving 1600 rupees. So this is how you will find out the monthly income of Dashmi. These are some of the problems where you are equipped with how to find out the percentage and where and all you will use this value of percentages. Happy learning, good luck, thank you.